CSS battle time. Bunch of squares. Okay. I feel like there is, whenever you have a pattern, there is always a clever way to accomplish it. I have some ideas. As always, I will put in the description whether my ideas worked or not, whether I think I had an okay solution or not. I'm never top solution. I'm not. I'm working there. I'm learning stuff every day, but I'm just doing this for fun and for community. I'm not doing this for like views or any kind of fame. It's just to share something with other people who enjoy the puzzle. So I need to start a timer so I don't get it out of hand. The straightforward approach is to just box shadow. Just do a bunch of box shadows. That's like pretty easy to do. The other option would be like a conic gradient, because I feel like I could make an element be real thin and do the conic gradient and then have this square overlaying with it, but I'm not sure how I want to tackle this bar right here. Actually, I wonder if, do I do 3 elements? Because this could just be a line with this box over it. If I had the same conic gradient, would it show up like that? So that's the more challenging way to approach it, is to use one conic gradient as the background and then use positioning and sizing to get your desired pattern. It's these 2 wings right here. That's the one thing I'm not sure how I want to tackle it. Yeah, let's see. Let's get started. Let's say background. Yeah, I need a separate element. I can't do all this in one. Unless, hold on. It's this bar in the middle. There's like a space keyword. I don't know how it works, but I've seen others use it where they say, hey, do this pattern then space. Because this checkerboard and this checkerboard, see, I was treating it as a checkerboard like this, you know, space so that it was 3/4 white and then this orange, and this was one part of our checkerboard, and then it would repeat around, and so this square was a conic gradient. That's how I was looking at it. But what if this square was our repeating conic gradient, and we just did a repeating conic gradient so that we got this aligned checkerboard, and that would also work for this as well, and I'd only have to do the 2 color stops because I would get that color. Oh man, it's a repeating conic gradient with a white square in the middle. Okay, I think I do want to chase the repeat. Oh, if I could type conic. Oh, wow. Go slower. Just make it happen. Repeating conic gradient. That white in the middle. How do I tackle? Because I can always mask it with just an extra element. Like if I made this the HTML, or even this the HTML, and then this the body, right? I wonder if that would be easier. I think that's easier, doing this the HTML and then this the body. No, no, I'm going to do this, the HTML. And do I have to give it a box shadow or something to size it? Here, let's do this. Let's throw the background down. And then we're repeating, so we're going to do this 0 to 25%. Now, normally on our conic gradients or our normal gradients, you don't have to do the initial color hint on the first color stop. But on repeating conic gradients, you have to, or you get nothing. 50%. Okay, so you see how we get our checkerboard already? Now, if we size this appropriately, we will get this repeating pattern. We have to size it this far across, whatever that is. So it's going to be end up being 5110. So like 60. When it's 60 across or 120 across, and then it's going to be whatever it is vertically. It looks like 40, 120 or so to 160. Yeah, 40. Okay. How do I want to tackle this? The margin changes it, but we don't get that outer scope without some sort of box shadow or something. Okay. Let's just make it easy on ourselves. We're going to do, I'm going to break things for a moment. And then this is going to be a star with that. And then we're going to say background. There we go. Okay, so we have our body. We have it shaped down. Let's do it that way. And then we'll have a P tag expanding out of the body. And hopefully it works out. Let's throw a border on this just so I can see. Okay, there we go. Let's margin it 110. Okay, and 20. Looks pretty good. Take that off. Let's size our gradient. Let's turn on no repeat for the moment. All right, on a repeating conic gradient, so that makes no sense. Positioning. I want to do. I want it to start the 0 point to be at like 60 pixels. Oh, that's starting it from the center at 60. So 60 offset from the center. So here at 60 pixels, comma, there we go. And then that's not quite enough. 120, nope, 100, 80, 90. Oh, I see. Our margin isn't right. So I think it is going to be 60, and we need to jump our margins up. There we go. Much better. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. All right. And then we are going to be, bring this up. So it's only going to be, what did I say? 20 pixels? No? 40? Oh, our upper margin. I think because I had, it is 20. There we go. If we take off no repeats, we have that. We just need to size. Now we need to size it appropriately. We're doing good. We just need to size it. So 0 slash, and then we are going to be 120 pixels by 40 pixels, and we'll move it I didn't quite get that lined up properly. So let's do a 0. That's not right. 40. It's even stranger. Alright, trying to figure out what I'm seeing here. Positioning it at 60 pixels, 40 pixels down. I think that's too far. Let's change this to 20. That seems about size it by 40. Okay. So then if I bring this down to 30, I see what's happening. 20. That's what we needed, the second 0 in here. So everything was right. 60, 20, and 120, 40 was what I wanted. Okay, that all lines up. Cool. Now we just need the vertical column. It should take the same values. I can hope. Let's just see what happens. And worst case scenario, we figure it out. All right, so let's give it a height. 100%. Oh, percent. And now that doesn't, all that does is give it 100% of the body, which is only that big. Okay. So it's going to be full width. I want 120 on the sides, but negative 100 and 120. And it makes the body grow, of course, because it's expanding to hold its children. So position fixed and padding, because then we don't have to do height and width and everything. We can just be like 150 on the height and 30 margin 0. Okay, negative 100 somewhere about right, and 0, 50, 80, 120. Okay, let's move it up a little. It's a smidge. I think 120 will do it. And let's look. All right, we're doing good. We just have this one extra block right there. So what happens? I've seen it. Let's see, space. It's fascinating. It looks like it is getting, so let's hide our p tag. Let's just see what it does to that first element, because I'm not seeing anything changing in the paragraph tag. That first element, so we're getting the repeating pattern, right? We're getting one block of it, and then it's jumping that block. It looks like it's jumping that 60 pixels before it does another one. Now below, if it's jumping 20 pixels, that's still, there's not enough room to show it in the body. I think if we turn that off, okay. So it's spacing horizontally, but not vertically. Oh, it is spacing vertically. There, now I can see it. So it is spacing by 20 pixels. So that 60 by 20 that it positioned it, that's a spacing, because it's not this value and it's not the 40. It was exactly that paragraph tag was in the middle still. It's an interesting keyword. It's a fun one to explore. Where am I at on time? I have a minute left. Okay. All right. Let's fix this back to 120. Let's bring back our p tag. Let's get, I think I have to do another element. I can't imagine, there's no box shadow or anything that I can do with this. to hide it. I could write another linear gradient to add on top of this. That seems excessive. I'll just do another p tag, and we'll do something fancy to hide this thing. All right, so let's change these. So 5v, this is going to be 15 VW. 5 VW. And this will be 5 VW. 5 VW, I like that. That's at least a decent savings. 120 is 6 times 5 is 30 VW. I like that they can all be converted. Yeah, there's my timer. Okay, finish it quick. Plus P. Let's get this guy. This is where the whole solution falls apart. For want of blocking that one block in the middle. And that space element, man. I wonder if I was able to, say, get rid of that, would space then do it for me? No, it's still jumping it. Okay. Okay. Quit playing around. But I got rid of some characters there. Huh, I didn't need that. The repeating gradient still works. Well, I'm glad I explored it for that. Padding. Let's just say it's going to be 10 by 30, right? Just size it the size we need. It could be bigger. Let's give it a border. 2 pixels solid. Oslid. Okay, there it is up there. And it's white, which is perfect. I won't have to. I was hoping that was how the background would show up on a small piece like that. Let's margin it down into place. 50. Okay. 30. Oh, of course, 20 by 60. 100. 20. All right, let's get the border off of it, and I think it'll be great. I love it. Love it when a plan comes together. Let's hit submit. Let's see if this works. Now, my last question is, do I need the repeating on the conic gradient? Because of how I have sized it, is it necessary? It is necessary. All right. I'm not reworking the whole solution at this point in time with the time that I've already used up. That was fun. I like it. I feel like there's a way to do this. Oops, let's get that space gone too. Without a second background, like still using the HTML element, but without having to write a whole box shadow or border or anything and then eliminate it. And then without a position fixed, you wouldn't need the position fixed on the paragraph tag at that point. 214 characters. It's all right. It's all right, but it was fun to do with a repeating conic gradient. I like that I have, that's something I had to learn too. I would never have looked at this and thought conic gradient. I would have thought linear gradient. Rightfully so. But I've learned a lot doing these, and it's always nice seeing that change. So, cool. It was fun. See you next time. Bye.